Hello amazing soldier tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Long War, XCOM the Long War with me, BlueAnkylo. And between episodes, now that we've restarted things, I renamed some soldiers. So I just sort of went in order of my list, and I didn't really bother with countries or language or anything. It's just, I've got a lot of names and it's easier to just type them all in. I've given everyone out everyone has a loadout, and as it turns out, the first batch of soldiers we started with actually have some amazing stats. I only got rid of like 2 or maybe 3 of them for having less than 60 accuracy, and a few of you have just barely 60 accuracy, but you'll have really good HP and mobility, so I figure it's an okay trade-off in that case, whereas I prefer to have high 60s. I mean, and some of these stats, like DJ Jazzy here, I mean, that's just, to me, those are like phenomenally high. Willpower is pretty good, HP is the top, mobility is a little low, but accuracy is great, and defense is whatever, good enough. You know, like, that's pretty nice. There's only like one person with 3 HP, but I couldn't get rid of them because they started with 75 accuracy. This would be a beautiful sniper if Rithorian can get to be a sniper or something. That will be just perfect. He even has the defense for the cover and stuff. But yeah, that's basically what I've got. If you don't see your name yet, for either you've left a comment and I just got it after recording this, or I don't have enough soldiers. I've got about 10 or 12 more names that we need to get soldiers ready for. Now, the way I set the loadouts for is very similar to last time, but not identical. We're not going to rely on grenades as much because we get less money out of them. I mean, grenades are good, don't get me wrong. I think they're not as strong as they used to be in the original XCOM. But because you lose out on corpses and fragments, it's going to set you back. It's the same thing with Rocketeers. If you use them too much, you kind of get less money, which isn't bad if you save some soldiers' lives. But yeah, most people, if you have 65 accuracy or up, will have a proper assault rifle for more damage, and then the armor plus laser sights. If you have low accuracy, I'll give you the carbine for extra accuracy, because I figure anything less than 65 is at sort of low accuracy by my estimation. And if you also have 5 HP, then instead of the armor for plus 1 HP, I actually give you a grenade, so they'll be able to help out even if they can miss. That's kind of how I set my strategy up. So anyway, I'm just going to bring some newbies along, because I need promotions right now before and everyone's fatigued anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm not going to bring any preferential treatment, I'm just bringing the first 6. I like everyone I've got here, so I want to get them all promoted to Lance Corporal as soon as possible. So these are our heroes. We've got Lythan, 00 Lythan, however you want to be pronounced, however you want me to say your name, and I'll worry more about customizing as time goes on. We got lots of time to go, especially if I keep you alive, for you to leave me nicknames and to customize what language you'd like, and maybe some of this stuff, I don't know. I think I might go for armor color at some point. If someone wants a specific armor color, I might be willing to change that. I don't really care too much about the actual deco. There's a lot of options. Maybe the rule will be like, if you can make it to sergeant, let's say like corporal for color and then sergeant for the actual style or something like that. I don't know. You have to become like a commander to get actual facial hair customization. I just don't have the time to bother. Anyway, that's Lythan. He's a pretty average old well-rounder, really good defense, but the rest of his stats are pretty well-rounded. We got Josh Foster, another pretty good well-rounder, a little bit braver, but you know, still a good trooper. We got Shark Out, who's pretty good on accuracy, almost hit the 70 mark for amazing accuracy, but a little bit less mobile, that's fine, and defense, you know, whatever. So we'll see if Shark Out gets nailed first time on a shot when he's in full cover. The Commander, amazing HP and bravery, a little bit low on accuracy, that's why he's got the carbine. And he's supposed to have, did I not decide? I think I forgot to give 5 HP soldiers the grenades this early on. So we'll bring at least one person with a grenade. And we've got Sandless, who's got really crazy accuracy and a little bit not so brave. But basically, in the early game, people panic. Even if you had 30, you're just going to panic anyway. So everyone is Rithorian. Yeah, Rithorian's with us too. And a little bit low HP, but this is my sniper in training, so that's the plan anyway. Let's see how we do. We're headed to London.
We have visual on the mission site.
And yeah, my goal here is just to get people promoted for the first.
Site is in the
we
UK.
should get all 3
alien activity
abduction missions, and I'd like to get most of everyone to go on one trip and hopefully get a promotion to Lance Corporal if possible. That way we'll know what classes we have. And just getting promoted to that Lance Corporal makes a huge difference on strategy.
Team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky.
Also, I just realized I need to make a better habit than this. That I didn't make a hard save yet for this one. So we're on officially game number 5 now. And what I want to do is make a save before I start the mission, because if I reload this one, all the enemies stay in the same place, and you kind of have too much knowledge. It's a little bit more cheesy than I like. If I saved it on the geoscape and then reloaded if the mission went wonky, we have to redo it, but the aliens, it might even be a different map. I think you can get different maps, but definitely the aliens will be in different spots. Anyway, I'm going to start taking this stuff a little bit more seriously than last episode where we just sort of steamrolled everything. So we're going to move up nice and slow. Oh good! We're off to a great start. 1 move and we got 4 sectoids.
Cover my flank.
I'm really hoping that there aren't like more right here, or else we're going to be in big trouble.
On the move.
Alright, Commander, get out of there. You're not safe. Alright, so basically everyone's got either an assault rifle or a carbine. No one's got snipers. We don't have specialized troops yet. And there's no cover here. Alright, Rithorian, you've got the least ability to move, so you're going to go there. And you'll take a pot shot. It's not super likely, but take it. Yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. It's okay.
Can't kill him if you don't hit him.
Now we're going to start hiding behind this car. It'll be full cover from that guy, but only half cover from anyone behind the next taxi. Alright, 2 damage. Good shot, good shot. If we could kill that guy this turn, that would be amazing. You can't move into cover. You can, though. Okay, Sandless.
Position confirmed.
Let's see you show him who's boss here. 31. That'd be really lucky, but I could use some luck. Yes! Alright. Good. Now, there should still be 3 more back there. I really don't want to trigger another group. I'd like to have some people on Overwatch if possible, but it doesn't look very likely.
Let's do this.
So let's just back up behind the red car here, just to be safe. One thing about this XCOM that I don't really like is, like, line of sight is a bit... It's really hard to determine line of sight in this one. In the traditional old-school XCOMs, there was generally a... you could select your weapon and target, like, any square. Just you could fire wherever you wanted, any square with any weapon. And it would show you a line and sort of what's in the way of that shot. So you'd know if, say if I left Josh right here, maybe he'd be in cover behind the van and actually safe. But in this game, you're only safe if you have an actual cover shield for sure. Sometimes they won't be able to get a line of sight, but you can't tell. I can't tell. Alright, sectoids going in the building. That's no big deal, nothing to worry about. And what else do we get? There should be 3 of them, right? Probably doing some mind meld. Maybe. Alright, well, this is going to be a shoot-off. I've got no abilities to break Overwatch other than just hope we don't get murdered. So our best bet is probably just to take these low chances and just hope that we can kill one. We have some assault rifles in there which are more likely to kill in a single hit. Although that's 0 for 2. You've got a line on both of them. I'd rather take the 46%. There we go. Critical even. That was, what did it say, like 5 or 10% chance crit? That was pretty good. Alright, another one down. We'll take that as a success. I'm not going to move. We're going to play it nice and safe. We don't want to trigger any more aliens than we have to. Plus, these guys are rookies. Very low survivability. So are we going Overwatch and Overwatch? Yeah. Like I said, they've got me pinned down pretty good. 31. Well, it doesn't really matter who we shoot at, does it? Alright, nice try. You can't see anything, so... just reload, I suppose. Overwatch might have been a good option there too, Shark out. You can't see. Is there any way you could throw a grenade far enough? Not even close. So forget that idea. And you've got a nice line of sight. Rithorian. If you can hit, you might kill one. Nope. That's okay, that's okay. Well, Overwatch. I think, honestly, I just don't want to risk running out there. It's possible. I think with 7 HP. Oh, this is great. Now we're surrounded. This is less good. Those two are out in the open. It'd be nice to kill them. It's possible to survive a shot from sectoids, but it's still a bit risky.
Reloaded.
This is not a very good position. This must be a small map, and they just did not give us very many good spots to start out in. What would have been perfect is if we could have put someone right here, hopefully out of range of those two, but I think there's some out of cover sectoids over there. That would have been great. I'm pretty sure, well, it's also possible for them to flank us around on this side too. We're really not in a happy position here. You need to reload. Everyone that can shoot needs to reload. What should I do? I think Overwatch is really the only option here. We have to hope that when those other guys try to flank us, we just get some lucky Overwatch shots. I hate it when this happens. Absolutely nowhere to go, and no lightning reflexes, no run and gun, no snipers, nothing to help break this situation. Rockets would work good too here. Okay, maybe a lucky Overwatch? Yes! Alright, one down. That worked good. We should still have like a couple Overwatch shots saved if we're lucky. Come on, come on, come on! Well, you hit, you hit. I can't complain. Would have been happier if you killed it. Oh, it's running away. Chicken. Alright, now you two, you've got just crazy defensive position here. Okay, this one's not on Overwatch. Well, I hope that car doesn't explode or we're in more trouble. Alright, so you can see, it'd be nice. I mean, the best thing would be to get a lucky shot, kill the Overwatch, and then be able to start moving you guys out. I don't suppose... You've got a line on that guy, so you might as well take that shot. Beautiful, alright. I bet you Lythan's getting a promotion. I think that's 2 kills. Or Josh, maybe that was Josh. I lose track of who's who sometimes. Alright, no problem. So now, what are the odds of finally killing this guy on Overwatch? This would be the best. Well, you hit him. Can't complain. I can always complain, but, you know. Oh, yeah! You guys are tearing it up. See? My defensive strategy is working. Alright, now we can move. Do I really want to? We got 3 characters ready to go. I'm still half worried about a sectoid flanking me on that corner. So Lythan is going to be in a little bit better position for that, hopefully. And I mean, they can flank us pretty easily here. I think still Overwatch for another round. Because there's one more on the left that could still get a good shot off. Like this. But maybe these Overwatches. No? One miss. I think we got one more chance. Alright, come on. Yes! Overwatch! Saving the day. That worked out really, really well. I'm happy with my strategy right now. This is actually working out beautifully. Alright, this guy's got to die eventually. Alright? We got 30% chance every shot. Someone will take him out. He's on Overwatch again, so you know. Yeah, that's what happens.
Shot wide.
Alright, now you... This truck is already exploded, right? It's safe over here?
Heading to that location.
Just want you to have a peek around that corner.
Spotted.
That was kind of a dumb idea, I know. Just go have a peek. I'm sure you'll be safe. Well, at least you've got full cover. That guy does not. Take the shot. Not so lucky. Well, we're finding lots of sectoids really quickly. Alright, Josh, you're going to have to help out. Maybe from here. That's not the worst spot. Don't Overwatch. Okay, we're out of range from here. The problem is these guys, Shirkout and Commander, they've got no line of sight and nowhere to move yet, unless I want to let them get shot. So the last couple turns, Overwatch has done really good. So I mean, why change what's working, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of. All right, mind meld, pretty normal. Hopefully this is all the aliens, and we'll just win right here after a couple turns. All right, he's nowhere useful. Yeah, here, Overwatch. I was hoping we'd get some Overwatch. Come on, Commander. Or Shark Out, I guess that was.
Adjusting aim.
Commander, maybe you'll get a chance.
Firepower over here.
Not today. Everybody is on Overwatch.
Let's do this.
This is a crazy shootout. I wish I had some infantry and some snipers. And some rockets. I wish I had everything. Alright, we finally got him. Alright, that's one flank free. That helps. Now we can start to move around a little bit easier. 25, 25, really not good shot. 31. I think you have to shoot Sandless. There's no way you're able to move without them getting a free shot.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
25 is so bad. I think I'm gonna put Lythan on Overwatch. And let's see. Next turn we'll have more people. I'm thinking Commander can get over here. He might have to dodge a shot, but let's see. Alright, good. We're just out of sight of one of these guys, I think. So you'll be flanking soon enough, Commander. That's the plan.
I'll get him next
and
time.
you can go in Overwatch. Alright, we're starting to open up the battlefield a little bit. They're down to 3 left, I think. Maybe there's another what do they call them? Pods? They're called pods of aliens. They come in groups of like 3 or 4. Oh, you can take a shot, are you? It's only half cover. We should get those guys out of there, if we can. Alright, let's start way over here. And let's see how things look. Not terribly good for Lythan. Although, now that these guys are no longer on Overwatch, yeah, we can definitely start moving people out a bit better. So, Commander, you could flank that one if I moved you. There's actually quite a few flanking positions. Rathorian doesn't have a lot of movement points and he needs to reload, but we'll get at least one flanking shot today. I think, well, that wall might be in the way. Maybe from here instead?
On the move.
I hope there's no more aliens. Oh, you can't even see from here. Well, just reload, I guess. We'll be flanking eventually. Move you over. You should be pretty safe.
Ready to rock.
And Shark Out. Now, yeah, you guys, as long as we're out of range of that guy, we can move finally. Even if you don't shoot, it'd be smarter to have them maybe here in full cover. Yeah, let's get you... Well, you got... No, you have to reload, right? Let's get Shark Out all the way up there, because he's got ammo. Good. We'll be able to put some pressure on those guys. And then Sandless probably should just reload. We'll move you a little bit closer for next turn. Should be pretty safe anyway right there. As safe as you were in the other spot anyway. And Josh is providing support if they move over to flank these guys. That's why he's going to be on Overwatch. And Lythan's just going to hang out for a little bit longer. Keep these guys sort of pinned down. Like this. Well, you missed, but that could have been a really good shot.
Enemy is still alive.
You had your chance. You had a good shot there. I think Overwatch is at -10 accuracy, I think. But then they don't get cover, so it's generally a pretty good idea. I mean, we killed a lot of sectoids with Overwatch this mission, so that was good. Alright, what are you doing, you crazy monkey? Kill it. There we go. I think it was trying to flank us, but we had coverage. That's why we keep people under cover. Now, Josh almost could flank this guy. He just can't quite get all the way over on one action. Still, we're doing good. We're pushing him back. The key now is not to overextend and trigger yet another... Well, we could probably handle another group of sectoids at this point.
I'm on it, Commander.
What's your chance? 33. I think we can take that. Oh yeah! Shark out! Through the wall even! Like that was literally through the wall, hit the guy behind the wall. There is no way somebody hiding in this square could have been targeted from someone behind there. Remember what I said about line of sight? Sometimes it's a bit weird, but it's all good. It's all good. Alright, well let's start moving up.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Moving out, as we say, I suppose. We know where one more is, at least. And we want nice, safe positioning. Actually, we need to reload here, I suppose.
On my way. Back online.
I'm trying to spread out the kills, but it's hard to tell. Like, there really should be a little number beside them that shows, like, how many kills they've got in this mission. That'd be awesome. This flower pot looks relatively defensive. Mostly just getting a couple people on Overwatch will be enough protection, probably.
Roger, Dodger.
I think we got this one in the bag. And I don't think anyone's even been injured yet, which is great. You know, of course, I say that now and something will happen, but... 25 is in full cover. In fact, is that extra ring around the shield, does that mean it's the low profile extra cover thing? I haven't learned, because this is normal full cover. That's full cover with an extra ring. I don't think Hunker Down has like a little crown on it, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. So this guy's not overwatching. We can certainly move. There's not a lot of cover to be had. Wish I had run and gun or something. That would be great. We really don't have very many shots here. Maybe we'll just take the low shots because there's not a lot of movement. Ah, that was good. Nice low percent shot. There's not very many good moves. We basically have to give up high cover to move forward for most people, which is not that good.
Moving out.
So we'll keep our range and we'll just out-bullet them, basically. We've got more people shooting, so we'll get them eventually.
Moving to position.
Just lots of numbers. Beat them with numbers. Eventually, we got a hit.
Mission accomplished.
Awesome! That was a great mission. That's how it works, right? That's how you do it. Good job, team. Everyone, I'm happy. I'm proud of you.
An exemplary.
Sorry, Lythan, you didn't get a kill.
All of these operations go as smoothly
I
as
wish
this
you
one
had,
did.
but... So we've got some promotions. We'll do that in a second. 10 sectoids, 10 weapon fragments, $90. The UK's happy. Oh, and one thing, when it says decreased by 2, that barely even makes a notch in it. When you're looking at panic now, I'm pretty sure it's 100 at max, and each block counts for 20. So in the UK, we've brought it down by 10% of one block. So you could barely even see the difference on it. You basically need satellites over long term to actually bring panic down. And whichever continent gets the first UFO base, their alien base, last time it was in Africa, right? All the countries in there will probably suffer from missions, alien missions, and the panic meter will go up very quickly. So we'll probably lose that entire continent. Our goal is to confine it to just losing 1 or 2 continents until we're strong enough to start taking alien bases out. I don't know if that's possible, but that's sort of my plan, is if they start up in, say, South America, we'll let them have it. There's not much we'll be able to do about it. But hopefully, before they spread to, like, Asia and Europe and everywhere, we'll be able to... I don't know, what's an alien base? I don't know how strong they will be in this mod. I'm willing to bet it's at least Muton, if not, like, Muton Elite and Cyber Discs, and all the crazy stuff that's really, really bad. Anyway, let's go a couple days. Alright, we got a ton of soldiers. I did realize off camera that I probably didn't need to hire as many as I did. I hired a lot of people, but it turned out most of the starting crew had really good stats. It was actually really lucky compared to normal. So now I've got another 24 to rename people between episodes. I mean, Isabel is just going. There's no way. I mean, that's great mobility, great HP, but I just can't handle such a low accuracy. I'd honestly rather take 3 HP and 75, well, actually 11 movement. That's pretty bad. So Those two are probably gone, to be honest. But hopefully there's some good ones in here. This looks pretty like this guy's got pretty nice rounded stats. A little low bravery, but I can handle low bravery. It goes up pretty quick. So does aim, but you want like 100 or 120 aim anyways, so it's really important. But like this guy, Pranav, that's amazing. A little bit low mobility, but look at the accuracy and the HP, and even the defense is over 10. Like, so by getting this many extra soldiers, I'll be able to pick and choose the best. And it's not like some XCOM games where like literally some new soldiers are like maybe twice as good as some of the other ones. It's just like, you know, 10% here, 15% there better, I would say. But still, I want to pick the best ones.
Complete.
Alright, so now, the reason I've been saving this money is so I can quickly start adding generators and stuff. And we're probably going to need at least 2 or 3 fission generators right off the bat. I think once I get here, I'll build a lab. I'll probably build a second workshop pretty quickly as well. Maybe 2 workshops and 2 labs, and then I'll start upgrading satellite uplinks and stuff. Basically, I want to have enough money and workshops to build cheaper satellites. And it'll save money in the long run. I mean, we can do a little bit of math here, right? If you want to think about it, seeing as I feel like I'm on a slight break. Each satellite uplink costs 200 bucks. Also, you need enough power and engineers, so you need to keep building those fission reactors. And also workshops anyway. You get 1 satellite automatically, but in practice, because we've already got 1, we'll always get 2 as long as we link them up. And when you complete a square, you'll actually get 3 for that last one. So say 200 bucks for 2 more satellites, basically on average, plus the satellite itself, which for now is 140. So we're up to $240 per satellite right now. Plus, if we put the satellites anywhere besides Africa, you need to add some interceptors to protect them. How much do interceptors cost? I think it's 200 a pop. Yep. So if you want to build, I mean, you got to have at least 2 or 3. I think 4 to 6 is recommended. I mean, how much of an investment just to get those satellites is it? That's 240 per satellite plus a bunch of interceptors. I mean, it's probably averaging out to like between $300 and $400 per satellite. How much money do you get per satellite is then the trade-off. Well, some countries are not bad. United States will actually give us plus 80. We already get 80 from default. It'll be 160 if we build a satellite, which is plus 80. So, for say it was 300 on the low end for a satellite here, it would pay itself off in, what's that, 4 months basically? But some countries are much, much worse. Like, I could spread out in Africa where we don't need more interceptors, but we're only going to make 35 there and 30 there. So even without interceptors, it's 240 bucks per satellite, and that's still going to take like 8 months, almost a year to pay themselves off.
Nothing to report at the moment.
It's just not really going to make us much more money early game. Early game, you got to keep your expenses down and just try to upgrade your troops and just stay alive. Once we can fend off UFOs effectively, then we'll expand, because I'll already have built the laser weapons and the armor and stuff. That's my strategy anyway. I changed a couple small techniques like that when I restarted, and I think it'll help. Anyway, let's keep going. We should be able to do one more mission maybe today. UFO over Canada. So, of course, we get the amazing luck that my strategy is not going to work to spread to North America right off, because that's where the alien base started. In fact, we should be able to see it.
Still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here.
Quiet, quiet, quiet. If we scroll, yeah, there's an alien base in Canada, lucky Canada. So there's just no way we can take that out right now. So we're not going to get the cheaper interceptors. That means I'll probably target. Where would we target next?
Satellite uplink facility.
South America, Brazil, and Argentina. Good luck in the World Cup, by the way. It just gives you cheaper power supply. I don't think South America is the correct choice. It's easy because you only need 2 satellites, but then you're doing 2 satellites for as many interceptors. On the other hand, if we do Europe, the countries all give us more money, at least relatively more. I think it's the only place that the max is the US, basically at 80, 160 altogether. it looks like Europe is second best, basically. Most of them 70, 60, 50. UK actually is really low. I thought it'd be higher than that. Come on, you Brits, give us more money. But anyway, if we go to the UK, we would get more scientists and cheaper labs and workshops, I believe. If we go to Asia, we get more engineers and cheaper officer training, which is really good, and foundry, which is also good. So I think actually then the plan will be to go to Asia. We'll go Japan and China, India, and then finally Australia for the bonus. So that'll require 2 more uplinks and 4 satellites. So we can do that in what it'll cost. $400 for uplinks, and hopefully after a couple of workshops we can get the price per satellite to say 100. And that will be 800. Plus we'll need the interceptors, say 4, as another 800. So we need about 1,600 to really spread into Asia to be safe. So, I mean, that's a ways off, right? Like, I'm probably going to go for lasers first, to be honest. But, yeah, that'll work. Anyway, that's my strategy. Auto loader actually doesn't matter until we have a shiv.
Access lift operational.
We got access lift, that works. We're just going to keep expanding here. I am going to, even though I'm not going to build the satellite uplinks right now, I want to connect up another workshop. So we're going to start spreading out. We'll do 2 labs, and I think I will actually put another access lift right now. I just want to spread my base out as quick as possible so I can build all the stuff. All the stuff! It's actually nice to have all these open areas on the bottom. These ones are more expensive to excavate, so it's cheaper to just excavate. Like, I'd rather have all the top filled in and all the lower parts open, because you actually would save money there a little bit. Just a little bit. Anyway, let's keep the time rolling. Everyone's reporting back for duty. We got a request from Russia, probably a satellite. And second alien abduction.
We're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe.
This is what I heard. Once there's an alien base in one country, they tend to do missions nearby. Now this is good because we can help reduce panic in the States a little bit to slow them down, but we're probably going to lose the United States no matter what. One thing I just remembered is I forgot to promote people. So, let's see, what do we get? Sandless, you get to be... infantry or assault. Now, you've got a really good accuracy stat, and assault, it doesn't really matter. I mean, actually, assault, good mobility is particularly useful. But I think in this case, I'm really, really enjoying infantry. In fact, it's my favorite class in the Long War so far. I've only made it to, I think, Sergeant, but they get some really nice perks. And just starting with double shot, basically, is great. In that last mission, if we'd had an infantry, he would have been firing twice around most of the time. So, there you go, Sandless. Shoot him dead. That's good luck. I like that. Next up, Josh. I already picked 1 infantry. I gotta keep in mind my balance. I do need to pick an assault before long. Anyway, Josh. I think you get to be a medic. A little bit low mobility. Accuracy is kind of average. I say 65 is average, kind of middle ground. Really high willpower actually is good for the medic because you don't want the medic panicking. So actually that makes sense. We'll go field medic. I think that's my first medic, so we'll need a couple of those. And what I've been doing lately with medics, because I find that we run through 3 charges really quickly, I've been sending them with 6 like that instead. Once we probably can heal more than 3 HP per medkit, 3 might be enough, but for now, I mean, it's just so hard to keep people alive on long missions. Alright, Shark Out, what we got from you? Okay, now I really like Gunner as well. Suppression gives you Gunner. Gunner is my second favorite class, I would say. Really good at suppression, and because they use a light machine gun or a SAW, which is, I can't remember what it stands for. Something weapon. I don't know. I can't remember. Someone in the comments can fill you in if you can't remember. That's not bad. Did I pick a gunner already though? Yeah, I've already got 1 gunner. And we will want some rockets, so I think, Shark Out, you get to be my Rocketeer. Rocketeer number 1. So that's good. And in that situation, one thing to keep in mind is if you bring spare rockets in the item slots, it really slows them down. So you probably only want to bring, like, 1 at most, if not 0, because it's really, really hit. Like, the rockets are heavier than normal items. Now, because of that, one of the things with Rocketeers, now I'm not 100% sure if this is true, but I was told that the accuracy buff from your weapons, as well as the laser sight, applies to the rockets as well. So if I give you the assault carbine for extra good accuracy, you'll do less damage with this, but your rockets should they be more accurate, basically. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Plus the carbine is lighter, so we're a little bit faster. We're already down to 10 mobility, which is pretty low, so it's going to be tough to move you around. Anyway, there you go, Shark out. Rithorian, let's see. I hope I get a sniper. Yes! Yes, 75 accuracy. Sniper it is. There you go, Rithorian. You're already, even at Lance Corporal, you're already up to 80 plus 5 accuracy. That is amazing. A little bit low mobility. That's okay. I still like armor because you're pretty low HP in general. Although I'll try to keep you away from the fight. You still get hit sometimes, so you gotta have some HP. Alright, it's working out. Next, Commander. What do you get? We could have another sniper. That would be dumb. Well, it wouldn't be horrible, but this is... You know, this could work out for a scout if I made a short-range scout rather than a long-range scout. Lightning reflexes let you draw fire and hopefully not die. You've got good HP for it. Mobility. This is not... You know, I might just give you a random class, honestly. A low accuracy character is not the one I want for scout snipers in general, or mobility. Scouts, mobility for sure, accuracy good, snipers, accuracy, primary statistic. I think I'll just go with the random. I would prefer something like maybe assault or infantry, rockets. They would all be better for the commander. Let's see what we get. Engineer, well, it wasn't the best, but given that you had relatively low base accuracy and this engineer focuses more on grenades, that could work. That could work. So we'll give you... I think I'm going to keep you with the carbine for now because, like I said, really low accuracy still. But I'll give you more grenades and I'll try to make sure to use them. Maybe not to finish enemies off, but just to soften them up a little bit. Engineer is not my favorite class, but it has its uses. It has its uses. Alright, everyone's promoted. We're already up to like 40 minutes. You know what? I think it's a fair time to wrap the episode up. Next episode, we will head to the next area, wherever we're going. Where are we going anyway? See you in the United States, San Francisco. I will also rename some more people next time for next episode, now that we've got more troops. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day. Things are looking up.